Well, hi there. It's the Divine Miss Mickey. I've been a little bit quiet because I've been absolutely exhausted. I had best night at a friend's place. We just spent hours just singing away. We're actually looking at starting some tribute type shows. So we'll see how that goes. Could be pretty good. Might even post some video on about it one day. But anyway. That was just so much fun. But yeah, kind of exhausted the next day, and the next day, like today. Of course, here in Australia it's Sunday, late night. Not too far away from midnight, and then it'll be Monday. So yes, most of you, I'm way in the future. So it's such a joke, but oh, it's so much fun to say. So I thought I'd get on just quickly because I'm still really tired. Because there's a reason for it. Now, for those who have not subscribed yet to Deann Shield Maiden Tarot, I'm doing a show with her, 7 p.m. Now, just make sure I get this right. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain. I looked all that up, I googled. And for Australians, I'll give you the time for Brisbane, which is 10 a.m. For everyone else, I don't know where everyone is, so take probably the American times and then Google it for your time. We're actually doing something different because it's something that's affecting us both, that has been life-changing for us both, and for millions of people around the world. And when I say millions, I mean millions. And that is about hidden illnesses. It's the illness you can't see. You know, you can see a broken arm because it's got the cast on it. You know, and if someone's in a wheelchair or got an oxygen tank, or, you know, there's things you can see to get a pretty good idea that that person's got a health challenge. But when you have things like ME, fibromyalgia, even MS, aspects of MS before it gets quite serious, from what I know. And there's all sorts of others, like even to the point, like for me, you know, one of fibromyalgia is one of them. Chronic fatigue, you can't see that. The person who has it feels that extreme fatigue, which is what I've been dealing with. Yeah, push the envelope, but, you know, I had a good time. Got to have fun. You can't see that. A person who does not have chronic fatigue really can't understand just how overwhelming the fatigue is. And you can't just get on with it. You try, but it'll come back and bite you in the butt, because that's what happens. But I mean, there's so much more about all these, and we've actually decided that we're going to talk about this, and we'd love to hear from people who live with these health challenges. I much prefer to say health challenges. I don't like the disease and illness and all this. I like a health challenge because it's challenging, yeah. Boy, can it be challenging. But there are ways to live successfully with it. I do know people who have come as close to being cured as you possibly can get, and they were still working on it. One young lady, just such an inspiration from, she's down from the border between, for those who know Australia, between Queensland and New South Wales. And I used to live down that way, and very much an inspirational lady. Very, Elise, beautiful. Beautiful person, beautiful soul. And I haven't seen her for a long time, but she really made such an impression on me. And I do really well with fibro, considering. And that's something I'll go into on the show, because it's quite involved, and I really wanted to keep this short and sweet, just like me. Okay, that's enough of that. Got to say something nice. Anyway, I'm tired, so I get silly when I'm tired. I get silly when I'm not tired. Okay, I can't use that excuse anymore, can I? Okay. So, but I really am tired. So, yes, so we're doing this show. We want to hear from people with the illnesses, what's called, and it encompasses quite a lot. We want to talk about your experiences, people to interact, because there could be one person that has just the information you need to tackle what you're challenged with. That's how it works with the networking and the community, the online community. We can work so well together. And also, talk about the symptoms, how they affect us, but also the loved ones, the families, the friends, the people struggling to understand what someone they know, a loved one, a friend, an acquaintance, a co-worker, but someone who's living with one of these, or more than one, because it's not unusual to have more than one, of these conditions. And the more you can understand what they're going through, the better you can help them. Because I can tell you now, telling someone with a chronic illness, oh, just get over it. Oh, look, have a good night's sleep, you'll be right. You've just got to move more. Oh, you don't look sick. It's not called hidden for no reason. There's some of the things that you get told. And, it is not helpful. Trust me. There's not 1 ounce of helpfulness about terms like those. So we want to try and just raise more awareness, because who knows what can come from that. And one of the things that can come from that is people don't feel so alone. Because one of the things that can happen with people with these chronic illnesses, these health challenges, what can happen is that they feel very alone. And often the people around them say, no, I don't want to hear about it. No. Look, you talk about it too much. Oh, look, this has just gone on for so long. Hey, it's been nearly 19 years for me, and I'm spring chicken compared to some of the others. I've met people that have had fibro for 30, 40 years. It's a challenge. And I will say this, I wish the medical profession would look outside the box and look at alternate natural therapies and diet and the environment around the person, because I can speak from my experience, and I will be doing this on Deann's show. It makes a huge difference. I mean, I was almost bedridden. I got told by doctors I would never walk properly. I'd never be off painkillers. You're going to get worse. Get used to it. They were wrong. I did improve. I'm not on any pain medication, and I went all the way to something pretty heavy called fentanyl. There's been a lot of that. When you have chronic pain, you don't get high. You get a bit of pain relief, but you don't get high. Well, I didn't. I mean, I was shocked when I found out that it's actually a sought after drug for people to have these. I mean, like, really? I never felt any of that. What a pity. Oh, yeah. But it is very, very addictive. I do not recommend it at all. I am so glad to be free of all that. But it took thinking outside the box. And it was from I don't believe in chance, but some would say a chance meeting. I say a creative meeting from Spirit saying, we're going to get you on the right track. I met 2 healers. From meeting them and learning a lot from them, it started me heading in a whole new direction to what the doctors were taking me. And it was very, very good. It changed my life, and then I kept taking it further and further and looking more and more outside the box. I used healing frequencies and the diet, and seriously made a difference. Yeah, I still got challenges. Yeah, I still get, out of breath from the emphysema, getting much better with that. I still have the chronic fatigue. These are things, it takes time. But boy, am I doing much better than I have been in the past. So, I've waffled on long enough. I just wanted to put that out there. Please remember the 18th in America. So it's the 18th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've got it all written here, so that's why I'm looking that way. 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and the Australian time is on the 19th at 10 a.m. Brisbane time. So if you live in West Australia or South Australia or New South, you're going to have different times. And then there's people in the UK or wherever. Probably the best thing is for people outside of Australia or now, use the American times. Google it to get your time. And that's Deann. I'll make sure I get this right. I'm going to put a link in. I have on one of the previous videos as well. But Deann Shield Maiden Tarot. She's beautiful. If you have not seen Deann, you've got to look her up. She's just the most beautiful soul. And she goes through a lot with her health challenges. And she just loves caring. What more could you ask for? She's also incredibly insightful. So, and that makes these oils, I wish the postage was much cheaper from the US to here in Australia. And I'm hanging, because when it does get cheaper, I'm buying a bucket load. She does manifest oils. She's doing it with another reader from YouTube, and that is PD from the Tarot Lounge. Beautiful souls. Oh, we are so blessed to have such an amazing community of people and so many characters, and you've got there's just so many. And people who give their time freely to do a short reading for someone, or give insights, give light language is extremely fascinating. Vedic astrology, Western astrology, there's such an array of things you can find. So, yeah, what a world we have. Who needs TV? We've got YouTube. I shouldn't say that because I kind of, oh well, you know. I guess one day it'll all be, well, the censorship will be maybe in the right direction. I've got to watch what I say. I don't want to get booted. That wouldn't be too good. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I'll make sure I put, and in fact, I'll send the link to the notification. I'll put that, and please join in. What do you got to lose? Could learn something, share, and who knows where it's going to take us. We have that planned, what we're going to talk about, and then we're just going to see where the energy takes us. Because that's how you've got to live life. It's wonderful. Okay. At that, I'm going to bid you adieu, because I'm going to load this, and then I'm going to have a sleep. I've got some really interesting topics that I want to get into, and I'm planning. They're in my mind, but yeah, the energy's a bit low. Go with it. They'll come out. They're listed. They're there ready to go. So bye for now. Stay safe. Weather all these energies. Go with the flow. And if you feel like you want to have a nap during the day, or, you know, you need to do something, but the energy isn't there, well, listen to your body. Just let it go. Just rest. And if you feel like you want to have a good old sing, do you know how good that is for the soul? It lifts you up so much. It helps bring you in balance, because that's something I've been finding, that by going and singing again, I'm back in balance, but wow, even better than ever. So, I know I said goodbye a couple of minutes ago, and I'm going to say goodbye again, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.